Have you ever felt like people just would not stop talking about you? Like no matter what you do, there's always someone gossiping, misjudging, or dragging up your past? Well, let me tell you something powerful. This season, their mouths are being shut. Not because they want to, but because life itself is forcing them to. And today, I'm going to show you exactly why everything they said is about to backfire. Stick around, because this is a story about you stepping into victory. You've had people talk behind your back, making assumptions about your life, your choices, your future. They acted like they knew where you were headed just because of what you did years ago. And honestly, isn't that wild? Who gave them that right? It's like someone judging your cooking based on how you burned toast 10 years ago. Come on, people, move on. But here's the truth. You're not that same person anymore. You've grown, you've healed, you've leveled up. Yet still, they kept whispering, gossiping, telling others lies and painting you as the villain. For what? Because it made them feel better about their own lack of progress. Have you ever sent a text or said something kind but someone completely twisted it? You meant well, but they took it the wrong way and suddenly you were labeled as rude or disrespectful. That's the kind of mess you've had to deal with. Some of those people knew you had a good heart. They knew you weren't trying to hurt anyone, but they went along with the gossip anyway because deep down they wanted you to look bad. That's not just unfair, it's exhausting. But oh, how the tables turn. See, life doesn't let lies last forever. When your growth starts showing, when your blessings start stacking, the stories they told just don't add up anymore. It's like trying to convince people the sky is green while the sun is shining blue overhead. Eventually, the truth is obvious. You've been elevating. Maybe you signed the paperwork for your dream house. Maybe you launched that business. Maybe you got that promotion or that car you've always wanted. Big or small, your wins are stacking up. And the same people who said you'd never amount to anything, they're being forced into silence. Think about it. They don't even have their own life in order. They're stuck gossiping while you're out here building. Isn't it funny how the loudest critics are usually the ones doing the least? That's no coincidence. And let's not skip over the fact that you've been learning to block and delete toxic voices. You're vibrating higher. You're focusing on peace. You've got no time for low-energy people dragging you down. If it doesn't match your frequency, you don't even pick up the call anymore. What they didn't expect is that your growth would be unstoppable. They thought you'd fall off, fade away, or stay stuck where you were. But instead, you're glowing, winning, inspiring, and living better than ever. And that's why they're quiet now. They can't explain your success. Let's be real. Some of the people talking the most were family members. Yep, sometimes the negativity comes from inside the house, and that stings. But even there, life has a way of forcing silence when the truth comes out. The best part? You didn't change for the worse, you changed for the better. You're giving back, helping others, maybe even mentoring or serving your community. Every time they look at you now, they see proof that their words were nothing but noise. Your life is an example of what happens when you keep pushing forward. And here's something to really let sink in. People who can't celebrate you will eventually expose their own bitterness. The more they talk, the worse they look, while you shine brighter. This is your season of restoration. Your blessings are louder than their lies. Your progress is silencing their gossip. And your joy? Well, that's the sweetest revenge of all. And here's where I want to pause and ask you, doesn't it feel good to know that you don't even have to defend yourself anymore? The truth is defending you. Your results are defending you. And that, my friend, is priceless. So next time you hear whispers about your past, smile. Let them talk into the void because you're too busy signing contracts, making moves, and enjoying your blessings. Imagine trying to argue with someone about who you used to be while you're literally holding the keys to your new house. It's almost funny, isn't it? The truth is, your life has become undeniable proof that growth is real. And no matter how loud the noise gets, it can't compete with your peace. So take a deep breath because you've made it to a place where their words don't stick anymore. That's freedom. That's power. That's your breakthrough. And listen, if this message hit home for you today, don't just keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who's been struggling with gossip, negativity, or doubt. They need to hear this too. Before you go, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell. Join this community, because we're all about growth, healing, and winning together. And trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. And now repeat this prayer with me. Dear God, today, I lift up the heart of the person receiving this message. May their spirit be strengthened in ways they never thought possible, standing tall against every shadow of negativity that tries to weigh them down. Let them walk with confidence, knowing that no weapon formed against them will prosper, and that they are shielded by divine light in every step they take. I pray that every voice rising against them, whether through gossip, lies, or envy, is silenced by truth and replaced with voices that uplift, affirm, and encourage. May they hear words that remind them of their worth, their strength, and their divine purpose. Let every whisper of doubt be drowned out by declarations of love, support, and blessings. I ask for courage to be poured into their spirit, a courage that keeps them moving forward, even when their past tries to pull them back into old pain, old fears, or old limitations. May they always remember that their story is not defined by yesterday, but by the promise of the future that lies ahead. I pray for their home, that it becomes a place of peace, refuge, and restoration. May no toxic word, no bitter energy, and no destructive influence take root within their walls. Instead, may their home overflow with laughter, warmth, understanding, and love that uplifts everyone who enters. I pray for abundance to flow into every area of their life. Let it pour into their work, their health, and their relationships. May opportunities find them, resources multiply for them, and connections elevate them. Let them be surrounded by favor so evident that it cannot be denied. I pray for restoration of everything they have lost to betrayal, lies, gossip, or misjudgment. May every stolen opportunity return multiplied. May every tear shed in silence become a seed that blossoms into blessings they never imagined. Let restoration come in ways that remind them nothing was ever truly lost, only rearranged for something greater. I pray that their light shines so brightly it confuses every enemy and dismantles every plan meant to harm them. May their presence radiate so much positivity and power that darkness cannot exist where they stand. Let their journey become living proof that no obstacle can dim a soul chosen for greatness. And finally, I pray that this season marks the beginning of unstoppable progress, peace, and victory. May they step into new levels of purpose and fulfillment, leaving behind every chain of limitation. Let them rise in such a way that their future shines brighter than anything their past could have ever predicted. Amen.